The judge weighs the arguments and puts a brave face on the matter, and since there must be a decision, decides as he can, and hopes he has done justice and given satisfaction to the community. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Can't sleep again. Let's see. Community schools. Rural schools are typically a source of pride, identity, and stability for their communities, and usually reflect and shape social, economic, and cultural outlooks and conditions of their communities. Small schools and community.
Students who participate in activities and feel connected at school have higher achievement and are less likely to drop out. They have higher self-esteem, attend more regularly, and have fewer behavior problems.
The greatest reason for student enthusiasm in small schools appears to be the sense of support, belongingness, and safety they provide.
Tonight we examine the impact of long bus rides on children, the effect it has on families, and what the true costs of bus rides really are. As time on the bus increases, students participate in fewer non-essential activities. The individuals with large average times on a bus report lower grades and poor levels of fitness, fewer social activities, and poor study habits. The universal complaint by all students is the loss of choice in activities and the overall loss of sleep.
A Tale of Two Towns. The significance of a small school to a rural community.
Why the marked difference between these two towns so close to one another? The mayor of Waldo stated the significant event that made the difference was the closing of the Waldo School. Without the school, the community lost a crucial focal point for daily life, and accordingly, it lost its hope. The fact that the town of Luray still had its school means it still had its lifeblood.
Doug Griffiths. Oh, this looks interesting.
It's not just about what you teach kids, it's understanding the kids that you teach so that you know them better. So when I was doing my teaching practicum in Red Deer, Alberta, I had grade 7 social studies classes, and I didn't see the kids between. I didn't know where they were. I didn't know anything about them except how they did in other grades, nothing about their personal lives. So I taught the material. I stood in front of the board and I taught and I gave them handouts. We did reading and stuff, but I didn't know them well enough to know how to explain to it when they didn't get it, or even half the time that I didn't even have time to find out they didn't get it if I was teaching something. But in a small school, you get a much more intimate relationship between teachers, parents, and the students. And so you wind up with a much better quality of life, a much better quality of education, and a much more successful student.
Better get some sleep. The presentation is tomorrow. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson.